Okay. Oh, okay. Another update on the election results. Right now, Trump has 254. He just needs 16. If he gets Michigan or Pennsylvania by themselves, that's it. It's over. Game over. He's the next president. So anyway, he's at 254. He just needs to win one of them, either Michigan or Pennsylvania, and that's it. Game over. Ball game over. Donald Trump next president. That's it. So anyway, let's see. So anyway, and also let me update a few more things. There's one site on YouTube that I'm following. Let me see. Anyway, but yeah. Anyway, the person who did that, next news something, next something, or yeah, I can't remember the name of the company, but the name of the website, or not the website, the blog, not blog, the channel. That's right. There's a guy that had several different screens of watching different things, and so anyway, he said that somebody at the Clinton headquarters in New York City, some of the people were crying. That Hillary said that she said thank you for all you've done. If it, no matter which direction it goes, thank you for all you've done. Which, if you read between the lines a little bit, is pretty much a concession. It's pretty much saying we fought a good fight, we worked hard, we lost. That's pretty much what she was saying. We worked hard and we pretty much what? What's going on here?
Side of the Fox News headquarters. Remember that time we said we thought we'd be able to make a call by 11? And
Oh,
the
wow.
early exit polls
Wait,
looked like that
wait,
call
hang
would
on.
go to Hillary Clinton. Not so much. We are watching right now states including Michigan, which has been too close to call, Pennsylvania, which has been too close to call, New Hampshire, Minnesota, Maine, Arizona. None of those has come in, and we started the evening saying Trump needed to pull an inside straight. Shoes on a very different foot now, mixing metaphors, but she needs an inside straight, and it should be, ideally it would be a flush as well, straight flush.
Yeah, Trump.
It's going to be hard, is my point. And a new pair of shoes, which everyone always needs, no matter what. Going to toss it up to Brett, who's with Bill Heimer at the Data Deck.
Okay.
Data Deck, and we are looking at some cards for Hillary Clinton that do not look like they're lining up.
I think I told you earlier that I'd see you at 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's true.
Oh,
We're
man.
supposed to be at the bar.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's right. There are
They
casinos
about to
in
announce
Michigan.
it.
Show us some Michigan.
Here's
Are
what
they
I've been watching the
about
last
to
30 minutes,
announce
okay? 30 minutes ago,
that
Trump's
Donald
margin
Trump
was
is the
about
next president?
44,000 in Michigan. And then it bumped up to 42,000. And then
So these are
moments
remaining
ago-
counts.
Yeah,
Correct,
Michigan.
Northern Michigan.
He wins
Then it
Michigan,
bumped
ball
up to
game over.
59,000. My point
That's
is,
16 electoral
every time you
votes. He's
watch
got
it, maybe it's
254.
5,000, Brett, maybe it's 10,
You'd
maybe
have
it's
270.
2,000.
Game
Right now it's
over.
Correct. Yeah, 59.
Game
Did it change again?
over.
No, 50. Oh, boy.
He's
I
at,
got math, but I
okay.
got an iPhone.
Oh, wow.
59.
1.6.
This is
He
what's
is
happened in the
leading
last 30 minutes.
by 1.6% in Michigan. 1.6% in Michigan. Pennsylvania, he is up by 0.8%. He is up by 0.8%. In Pennsylvania, he just needs to win one of them, just one of them, and the game's over. The game's over. He wins.
She has
Oh
to
my
find the
gosh.
votes
Wow.
in Michigan or Pennsylvania. Otherwise, because Minnesota doesn't do it alone. Arizona is still out here, but it's a Republican-leaning state.
Wow.
Let me show you that too, by the way, in Arizona. Because at the
Okay,
moment
now, let's see here.
he's got about a 4-point lead right now. You know, you go back 4 years ago and you see what the margin was between, you know, Romney and Obama. It's much greater.
Michigan.
You know, she's closed the gap as a Democrat, but again, he
Wow.
still has the advantage. So we go back to the what if
Anyway.
again, and
Okay,
take
anyway.
Michigan out of the picture. Take
Well, yeah,
Pennsylvania out.
Arizona.
54 right now confirmed.
Arizona has 11 electoral votes. Let's
New
see,
Hampshire's too
okay.
close to call. Have you seen what's going
Minnesota,
on in that state?
shame on you.
I mean, it is just so rich
Looks
and
like you're gonna
powerful
vote
there
for-
right now.
Looks like, you know, looks like Clinton's gonna win that. They're just gonna win Minnesota. Shame on you. You almost
Yeah, let me do one thing
did
on this
it,
one.
you know, you almost, oh, so close.
Let's go back here.
But anyway,
And what if, okay, what if she pulls
Anyway.
out the miraculous win
But
in
yeah,
Michigan?
but
And Pennsylvania.
Michigan or Pennsylvania,
251.
she would have to,
Now,
he just wins one of
Minnesota
them.
looks
That's it.
like it's
One of
heading
them,
away,
game over.
261.
All game over, go
Right, you
home.
have to give
Donald Trump is the
Arizona
next president of the
to-
United
likely.
States.
likely to Donald Trump. But
Alaska-
then you have Alaska that goes.
It just closed it just closed a minute ago.
Okay, let's just
She
say
would
it
have to
goes
win
Republican.
everything.
268. Then you have the presidency of the United States hanging on New Hampshire, which, by the way,
New
is
Hampshire.
tight,
And Trump is
right?
leading in New
The
Hampshire.
results could go either way. And
But,
here?
oh,
Let's see what
4
it is.
electoral votes, okay.
Right now, you have Clinton up in New Hampshire.
that's me.
Oh, that would be why. That's why. See, that's why Bill does it and I don't do it.
Okay. It's rather
That's me.
There we go.
That's me.
Okay. And you have, again, Clinton up in New Hampshire.
by about 1,000 votes. Click back to 2,000
Oh.
on the bottom right there.
I'm going to give you
Oh,
that
okay,
control.
yeah.
My point is that
Hillary's up in New
it's
Hampshire a
conceivable
little
that
bit.
the entire presidency of the
But
United
it-
States comes down to
They
New
just said
Hampshire,
1,000
the
votes.
first in the
Okay.
nation
That could
primary.
change.
I would put this out.
That
there.
could change
650,000
quickly.
votes from 4 years ago.
Oh,
Okay, 2016,
maybe,
we are
maybe not.
well under that mark right now. So you've got
Oh,
120,000 votes in right now. You're going to get more vote in, and whether or not
But we will
or
see.
she just jumped up 0.7%. I mean, that's what we're debating right now, trying to figure this out. 0.7% of the entire vote in the
Hampshire.
states.
But she's doing almost
But it's pretty
everything.
simple this way, Brett.
You
You in
know,
Michigan,
254 to 218. She's only got, Hillary only has 218 electoral votes so far.
right now, in both states.
Trump's got
you have the lead.
254.
We'll
He
see
just
how
needs to one win.
But in our studio
One big
tonight
state.
is Mr. Butterfly.
Game over.
Okay.
His name is
Game
John.
over.
Tell me that all these states have a law when you go into a mandatory recount.
You
We're
know.
going to dive into that in a minute to try and figure that out for you.
We are making a call now. The Fox News decision desk is calling Maine, the state of Maine.
For Hillary,
Clinton.
oh.
But this is 3 out of the 4 available electoral votes there. We have not called the 2nd congressional district in
Oh,
Maine.
that's
Maine is one of 2
Oh.
states, along with Nebraska, that splits up its electoral votes.
Hmm.
So
What?
now you have Maine plus 3 for
Okay.
Hillary Clinton, with 1 still remaining out there.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
To do
All
the
right,
math
that's
on
it.
that,
You know,
at the
Trump
moment,
gets one
that
more.
factored
Well,
in. If she were to take New
one more
Hampshire,
electoral vote
run
for
the table in
Maine.
Pennsylvania, Michigan, Minnesota, she's at 268.
She has to win Arizona or Alaska.
Arizona or Alaska, according to this scenario at the moment.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a
Well,
big
they're
challenge
talking
right
about
now.
different
You know,
scenarios
reason-
for Hillary to be able to win.
All
But
right, we're going to send it back down to you, Megan.
All right, guys,
anyway,
thank you. So,
anyway.
why can't we call any of these states?
Yep.
Why is it, hello, Michigan, hello, Minnesota, hello, Arizona, hello, Pennsylvania?
yeah.
You're a resident back there doing his work.
That's true. Steinwall is usually on the decision desk, and he yanked him out here tonight, and he's like, you can see, he's like sweating. He's like, get me back here. I don't like not knowing.
Well, I do like knowing more than not knowing, but I also know this.
Oh my gosh.
Pennsylvania is hard to call. Now, Carl and I were just talking about, there are some places in Pennsylvania that she has very obviously underperformed. But there is
Oh,
still
wow.
a path for her,
We
or
will
at least
see.
there was as of
We
about
will
3 minutes
see.
ago, a path for her in Pennsylvania to get
Electoral
this done.
votes.
As
Yeah,
far
he
as,
just
you
he
know,
wins
we wanna be careful about calls
Pennsylvania.
even when they look
20
obvious to
electoral
something like
votes,
Arizona,
274.
right? So you look at that, you say, well, gosh, that should
That's
be
it.
enough. But
Michigan-
would rather be, when it's this close,
Michigan, 16 electoral votes.
than be early.
Just looking at
You know,
so up here on the wall, you've got all the states
she would
we
have to
called,
win
right?
almost
I don't know if it's all of them. but
every-
There's a lot of them. The
Let
big
me
ones.
see here.
And look at that. So obviously Michigan is the best one because
Okay.
if he got 16, that's it. He wins the presidency. If we project Michigan for
Okay.
Donald Trump, he wins the presidency. Pennsylvania, same deal.
Yeah,
All the
Arizona,
others
11.
Need a little bit of extra. Minnesota's 10. But you can see if he could add, 10 gets him to 264, and then he needs
Michigan,
6. So he can cobble together a couple more. Arizona, we haven't yet called, that's 11. If he could win Arizona and Minnesota, Arizona and
Oh, he's
one of the others.
okay. Donald Trump is ahead in Arizona,
That would get him to 269.
Michigan, and Pennsylvania.
And if he got in Maine's congressional,
And he's
second
only
congressional district,
0.7
so-
behind in.
Arizona
New
plus New
Hampshire.
Hampshire.
269, yes. I didn't, I'm like 250.
So-
269 would mean a tie. And he
But
does.
Okay.
So Arizona and New Hampshire. would-
You know, she has to be able to reverse almost every one of them to be able to
We'd love to
win.
go back down old memory lanes. So I'm actually going to take a walk
So,
to Mississippi then to
anywho,
find out what's the deal
anyway,
with Michigan, what's the deal with Minnesota. It was so fun the
um,
last time, so we're just going to, but stakes are different this time. We haven't called the election. We're actually just finding out why we haven't called the election, why we haven't called a couple of these key states, and it's a much shorter
So anyway,
walk. Thanks for our new studio. Here we are. There. Here's all I got.
Anyway,
Hi,
to
guys.
tie up,
Arden Michigan, the man of the hour. How you
Trump
doing?
is getting
We meet again.
really,
All right, so what's the
really,
deal? First of all, let's talk
really
about Michigan.
close.
What's the deal with Michigan? Why can't you call it?
Right now, we're still waiting on some vote from Detroit and other places, and so even though clearly Trump has a lead, we're not prepared to call it yet.
Because Detroit is considered heavily Democratic. So what do you need to see?
Oh,
What the
wow.
turnout there was, or
We
what?
need to see the turnout, and most important, we need to understand what the absentee vote is. Because the absentee vote tends to be counted in bizarre ways, county by county, and so we're waiting to see what that vote is like
Oh,
before we
wow.
can make the call initially.
Any idea what time that will be? It's 1:10 in the morning. Any idea, like,
Wow.
seriously, do they tell
What
you
time
what
is
the
it?
time is?
What they tell us is...
It is after 12 midnight today.
I know.
All right, forget Michigan. Let's move on to Minnesota. 10 electoral votes
gosh.
there. That could get them much closer. What's the deal there?
Minnesota, we're also waiting for a lot of vote in the Twin Cities area, which also tends to be Democratic. There does seem to be, Hillary seems to have a slight lead in Minnesota, but it's a very tenuous lead, and when we look at the models, it looks
Oh,
like it's going to be a
wow.
very close night. there.
Wow. Which again, I mean, most people were not predicting. Minnesota was not supposed
Minnesota,
to be.
yeah,
it was considered a
Minnesota
toss-up, really.
was not supposed
Okay,
to be in
Arizona, why
play
was called that?
at this
Arizona
time.
has begun counting
Minnesota
votes in a
should have
slightly
been
different way.
should have
There's a
been
lot of votes that
solidly
doesn't get counted on
in
election
the
day.
in the
So it's likely we're
Clinton
gonna be able to
column
call in Arizona
of
tonight,
states.
but we're gonna try.
Even if it's
Pennsylvania,
close,
that's the one
it's
most. If
still
Trump gets that,
huge,
you got it.
huge for
That's right.
Trump.
Pennsylvania also looks like it's ending up, going to be a very close night in Pennsylvania. I wouldn't be surprised if we're not able to call Pennsylvania tonight.
If we're not able to call it all. How about Maine's congressional district, second congressional district? Man, they've gotten so much airtime this election.
That's exactly right. This is the
Oh my
district
gosh.
in outstate
Wow.
Maine, the northern
This
part
is
of Maine.
getting
Trump
down
has a lead in the raw vote,
to
but
the
I think he's
nitty
about
gritty.
50%
This is
of
getting
votes
down
there.
to the
And
end.
so
This
we
is
don't have a model
getting
for Maine CD2,
so
but we do have
close.
it looks like Trump may
You
get
know,
that one electoral vote.
no matter who wins, our country is going to be so divided. It's going to be
And
Really? Precisely.
split
Alaska is three
right down the
electoral votes.
middle.
Historically, Alaska has always been
50%
Right now, we're looking at
Republican,
data from
50%
Alaska. Alaska
Democrats.
is another state that tends to count votes extremely
And,
slowly, and so that's another state that we could be hanging
you know,
on for a couple of
How
years.
about New
Democrats
Hampshire?
are going to be
And it's more or less
breathing
all votes.
fire
Joe Tribby is
and
obsessed with New Hampshire. He
brimstone.
wants me to ask.
As you should be.
when it comes to
New
Trump.
Hampshire is a state that we could very easily also not be calling.
You know,
Oh, come on.
so
I'm sorry.
Should we dump
Fortunately,
it? Is there like, all right, so let me ask you this. You
like
guys
I've said
they
it
all sit
before,
back here,
the
they crunch
person who I
numbers, they
wanted
talk,
would
they
have brought people
compare notes.
together.
What explains what we have seen tonight? Do you look at that? Do you look at any of the explications? Not all Dana Blanton, but can you help us
But
understand
anyway,
what people misread?
That's a really good question. People are going to be poring over the data for months and possibly years to figure out what really happened. I think what basically happened was, in the final polling, we saw that Clinton had roughly a 4-point lead in most of the polls. She was at about 48%, 49%. The question was, what happened to all the folks who were on what I call the movables? folks who said they were either for Johnson, Stein, or were purely undecided, and they ranged from 8 to 10 to 12%, depending on the poll you were looking at. And I think what happened was a lot of those people, they said they weren't for Hillary Clinton, and they weren't. And in the end, they decided to go for Trump. That's my hypothesis of what the polling. It was a misreading of the polling rather than a mistake of the polling.
Okay.
I'm not going to hold you to this because I know you're crunching numbers in counties and raw vote and things like that now. But do you have a feel on the late deciders? Do you have a feel on whether it really was a late breaking vote for Trump, or whether this was baked in? These late deciders, these people you're talking about.
Yeah, this
was it the last few days or when was it?
What we saw in the
Anyways,
exit poll
I'm
is that
done
there
with
was
this
some late
update.
decided movement
Talk
toward
to you
Trump.
when I
But
get some
think what it
more
is
information when they
evidence that they
finally
were basically
decide
sort of decided, but they didn't want to say.
give it
And then in the
to
end, they went for Trump.
give
So
the
is what you're
most of the
saying that
left
the
races that are
shy
left
Trump
to
voter
one or the other.
really was out there?
I
Talk
guess
to
so.
them.